They didn't think you were going to cut them off like you did. They didn't think that you would finally go no contact, finally leave them alone, finally walk away from the abuse, finally disconnect from the toxicity. They did not think this. They never thought that you would leave. They never thought that you would cut them off for good. They never thought that you would go no contact or low contact with them. They never thought that. They thought that they would always have access to you. They thought that they would always have access in your life, that they would always be able to abuse you, use you, misuse you, right? Mishandle you. They always thought this. They thought that they had a lifetime access. Huh? They thought that they had lifetime access to you, to play in your face for a lifetime, to play in your face, to play on your intelligence, to manipulate you, to gaslight you, right? To make you question your own sanity, your own reality. Yeah, people did not think that you were finally gonna get some sense and walk away, finally gonna become strong in your mind and walk away and go do your own thing without them. They never, they can't even wrap, they still can't wrap their heads around the fact that you gone. They still can't wrap their heads around the fact that they no longer have that easy access to you. They still can't wrap their heads around the fact that, oh, I can't just call her up. Oh, I can't just, go to her house. I can't, text her when I want to. I can't do none of this. No, you cannot. You cannot. They can't wrap their heads around the fact that you cut them off. Listen, you give chance after chance, and so it's actually a shock that you would cut somebody off like that. When you cut somebody off, you mean business. When you cut somebody out of your life, it's because they did something foul. Like you don't just go around here just cutting people off. No, when you do something foul, when I see your true colors time and time again, because I'm an understanding person, right? You're an understanding person, and when you a very understanding person, you like, okay, I understand, they been through such and such, and that's why they act like such and such, that's why they do this, that's why they said that, or blah blah blah. You like give people the benefit of the doubt. You real understanding, and so you give chance after chance. And so for somebody to literally get cut off out of your life, they had to do something foul, right? They don't understand that. They don't understand the depths or the they don't understand the magnitude of their toxicity, of what they did to you, right? And how it affected you. And so they think they should still have access to you. They think they ain't did nothing wrong, right? People don't understand that your consequences or your actions have consequences, right? Your actions produce consequences, right? You either gonna get a reward or a consequence for your own actions. The reward that you were getting was me not having no boundaries and keeping you in my life, right? That was the reward that they were getting. But now they dealing with the consequences of their own actions by not having you, not having access to you, right? You not being in their life no more. Them not being able to call you up. Them not being able to hang out with you. They had their access, but they squandered it. They squandered it with they their own toxic actions, they toxicity that they projected onto you, they insecurities that they projected onto you, right? Them speaking word curses over you, them not supporting you, right? Them pulling you back rather than helping you to move forward. They lost access because you finally came to your senses and said, baby, I don't want no more of this. I don't want to be attached to this. This ain't healthy for me. This ain't right. I don't want no parts of this. You finally woke up. A light bulb finally popped on. And you finally understood that you deserve better, right? Your presence is valuable. It's a privilege to have access to you. And you started treating your life as such. You started showing up just like that. And people are in shock that they really lost. I really lost access to her. I really can't believe I did that. I really like. Consequences have actions. Actions have consequences. And when we move knowing that our actions have consequences, we move more strategically. We make better choices, better decisions, right? We have to shift our mindset. You started to move strategically. You started to place things where they belong in your life, whether they belong in your life or out of your life. You started to say, okay, this person can go, not dealing with that. And then you started to plan your exit strategically. Okay, what I need to do to get this money up so that I can afford my own place? What do I need to do to get this money so that I can move away, move out of this state, move out of this city, right? Move to a whole nother city, move out of my hometown, move away from my family. Like, let me do what I need to do. Like, you started planning strategically. And now these folks like, dang, we really lost access. Dang, she really walked away. Dang, she really went through with that divorce. Dang, she really left me. I really lost a good woman. I really lost a good man. Right? Like, I really lost a good friend. People can't believe they lost access to you. They can't believe you cut them off like that. But here we are. You cut them off and your life is elevating. It was hard at first. It was hard to make that adjustment, you know, getting adjusted and acclimated to the new life. It was hard. It was difficult. I ain't even gonna lie. It was difficult, right? It was difficult. But then you finally say, you know what? I'm creating a new life. I'm building a new life. So let me do something new. Let me show up differently. Let me show up differently than how I was showing up when I was around these people, when I was around this person, when I was connected to this person or these people. Let me do something different. And now your life elevate, and now you going higher. Now you going to new levels. You doing new things. You doing something that you had once prayed about. You doing something that you wrote in your journal years ago. Now you living that life. You literally living an answered prayer now because you disconnected from people who were pulling you back. You disconnected from the things and people that didn't even mean you no good. And look at the needle moving forward in your life now. Look at you doing the new thing every day now. Look at you showing up with more confidence, with more boldness. You start that new business. You learn that new skill set, whatever it is that you're doing now. Look at you. God done brought you far. And it's because you really started to move in obedience and cut off what wasn't serving you. You started to get rid of things and people that that no longer belong to your life. You did that with the help of God. And these people did not think you were going to survive on your own. They thought you would have been okay and crawling back now. Look at you. Look at you. These people cannot believe they lost access to you. Baby, your cutoff game, whew, it's brutal. Okay? Your cutoff game is brutal. And I love that for you. Because you know when to cut people off now. You ain't waiting no long time. You ain't giving no chance after chance. No. Your discernment has been sharpened. I see it for what it is. Okay, it's not good. It's not healthy. This ain't from God. Let me go ahead and cut this off right here. And I'm going to move forward. Yeah. Understand that you have God and you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. You don't need toxic people in your life. You don't need to have people connected to you that's just going to drain the life out of you and leave you depleted at the end of the day. Cutoff game. Okay, they didn't think your cutoff game was that strong. They thought you were going to always be there. They thought you was a little simp. They thought you was a little weak, a little naive. You used to be. Not no more. Not anymore, boo. Yeah. So understand that these people are in disbelief. They shocked. They still shocked at the fact that they lost access to you. That you really cut them off and you stood on business. I'm proud of you. Keep moving forward because your life can elevate even more. Okay? I love you. All the important links down in the description box below. You want to book a one-on-one call, that link is down in the description box below. You want to sow a seed into the word, all the important links are down in the description box below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss out on my future uploads, because I upload a video every single day. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.